Hello, my name is Makai, and my original research essay was about the positive effects of youth sports on children's developmental growth. In that essay, I focused on how sports helps kids grow both physically and mentally. I used research to show that being involved in athletics helps children build confidence, resilience, teamwork skills, and healthy habits that can last their whole lives. For my new rhetorical situation, I'd change it from more academic research to a more persuasive, like community-based article, or, like blog post. Um, my new audience would end up being like parents, coaches, or like local community members, and who are deciding whether to get their kids involved in youth sports or whether to keep funding those programs instead of writing it for a professor or classmates in a formal academic way. I'd make it like sound more personable and relatable to people. As a writer, I'd include more of my own like experiences with it, because I've played like sports myself and I've seen how they can like build confidence and teamwork within people. Um, by including that as part of like the background, I could use ethos, showing that I actually understand what I'm talking about and have like lived some of what the research describes. It also helps connect me to the readers emotionally because they can see what I care. They can see that I care about this topic, and I'm not just like a student who's writing the paper, but someone who actually believes that it can help kids out. Um, for this new version, the main purpose would be to like inspire or like persuade people rather than to just like tell them about it or like inform them. I'd want to convince people that youth sports aren't just about competition. They're about helping kids grow better. I mean, like grow into like healthier people. So instead of leading with research, like citations and studies, I'd start with like a story or like an example of it to like draw the readers in more. In this version, I'd also prioritize different information. In the academic essay, I focused more equally on like how both physical and psychological development, and I use like evidence for that. For more of like of a public article, I'd highlight the like more of the emotional and social side of it, like the teamwork, resilience, and confidence that it builds in people, because I believe that that would connect better with my audience, um, which are like parents, so that they're because they're already aware that sports keep their kids active, but they might not like realize how much sports can like build their character or like improve their mental health. Um, to make my thesis clear in like a less formal way, I'd rephrase it differently. Instead of saying something like youth sports have a positive effect on physical and psychological development of kids under 18, I'd say that sports don't just build stronger kids, they build stronger people, because it has the same meaning, but it would be more like appealing or like eye-catching to someone who's just like scrolling or something. um, some of the main strategies I'd use for this would be shorter paragraphs and more storytelling, and possibly like some quotes from like kids or like coaches. Then I might end the piece like telling the community to like support youth sports by saying like support youth programs in your community because every child deserves the chance to grow, learn, and play. That gives the essay a purpose beyond just explaining the research. It asks the audience to actually like go out and do something. Um, in terms of rhetorical appeals, I'd use ethos through my experience, pathos through like storytelling and emotion, and logos by summarizing the credible research in like more simple ways. I think the combination of it would make it more persuasive for a non-academic like audience. Overall, my new essay would shift from being formal and research-based to being more motivational and community-centered. Um, it would still communicate the same message that sports have lasting physical and psychological benefits, but it would do so in a way that connects with real people who can make a difference, like the parents and the coaches of the kids. And yeah.